Have you ever wondered what it's like to have an accessible cabin on a cruise ship? I'm travelling with Limitless Travel and we are here on the P&O Britannia to find out what an accessible room looks like. So let's have a look, shall we? So welcome to our room. We are in C447, which is on deck 12, which is a really nice position in the ship. And we have a balcony twin cabin. So we're going to point out some of the accessibility features and just generally show you around. First up, we've got this lovely big mirror that I like a lot. And also, so I'm traveling with my friend Sally, and between us we have 3 mobility aids. So we have the chair that I'm sat in now, we have this walker over here that is mine but Sally is using, and then over in the back we have my manual wheelchair as well. So this just goes to show how much space there is. And I was a little bit worried before we came out because it's a 2-week cruise and I've not done a 2-week cruise before, and it's got so much more storage than I thought it would have. So if you take a look at the wardrobes first, lovely big double wardrobe with enough space for a case or whatever you want up the top. And then we have this fantastic accessible pull down in the wardrobe. So you can just pull it and bring the clothes to your height. If I move out the way slightly, you can bring it all the way down if you want, but it will stay. The only thing is, it's a bit difficult to get back up, but we've got lots of heavy dresses on it. So it will kind of stay where you leave it. It's not gonna completely fall down, or it did a minute ago. So it's good in theory, and it was great for getting unpacked and packed again, because we could just have everything down on the low level and put it all on hangers at once rather than getting worn out. So you've got all that hanging storage, and then you've got yet another high storage cupboard which has got your safe, which is really easy to use. You've got your life jackets which take up a bit of room up there, but then you've got 4 more little cubbies, so we put our like jumpers and shoes and that kind of thing in there. In here we have a fridge, if I move my wheelchair charger out of the way. So it's a really good size fridge. Oh, look what Sally's keeping in there. I see. None of that's mine.
Cake.
Cake, chocolate, I see. This is Sally's snack cupboard apparently. So that's another helpful cupboard. You've got tea and coffee making facilities in your room. You have got glasses. Apparently you can drink the water from the taps, but personally I wouldn't recommend it. Then you've got 2 lovely big drawers in here, perfect for makeup or hair things. And why can't I shut your drawer? There you go. And we have a table, a little dressing table chair, or you can fit your wheelchair under there. And then you've also got an armchair. To be honest, with the amount of mobility aids we've got in this room, we could probably do with one of those chairs out, but we just didn't really think to ask, so it's fine. But the one big issue that we've had in this room in particular is that the plug sockets are all on this side and the beds are on this side. So it's a little bit hazardous, because basically what I have to do with my phones, because I need to be able to reach them, is put my wheelchair up against the bed and then use my little USB extension, plug that in at the wall, and then have my long leads across onto my wheelchair, so my phones are on my wheelchair so I can reach them from bed. So it's not the greatest setup in the world, but just be warned and have some extensions for that. We have another little cupboard on this side, which is the same size as the fridge, it just doesn't have a fridge in it. The TV is actually really good. There's a really big selection of TV shows and movies. I would say movies are better, are more available and more types than there are TV shows. The TV shows kind of give you like random episodes of things, so it's a bit odd, whereas a movie's a movie and they've got all genres, all years, anything kind of you want to watch. We watched Elemental, Fault in Your Stars. They've got some good new releases as well, like they just added Mickey 17 while we were on the trip, so they've got loads of bits and bobs. And you've got a lovely dressing area space. And then shall we go over to the beds? So we have got a twin room setup, and and you get loads of pillows. You can ask for extra pillows. Beds get made by the cabin stewards, and underneath the beds is completely empty, which is perfect whether you want a hoist, whether you need a hoist, or we've just stored our luggage under the bed because it's really, really handy. And you've got even more storage with these drawers. So Sally's got 2 here and my 2 are over there, but they're so easy. They're at a great level. They're really deep. I've got loads of packing cubes in mine, so they're really, really handy. Plus you have all extra storage here and here. So you do not have to worry about storage on the Britannia in the slightest. You've got the light switches by your bed as well, so you don't have to move, and air conditioning controls on the wall, which is really easy to use. And then the best bit has got to be the balcony, right? I've never done a cruise with a balcony before, so this is an absolute luxury for me. But there's something really, really clever about these doors. Sally's going to go the other side and we can show you. So there's a ramp up to the door, and then as soon as you open the door, a little flap goes down, which means you've got a ramp the other side with no funny door to go over. And it's absolutely beautiful out here. I have to say, it's a little bit skinny, like trying to turn around is a little bit difficult. But you've got absolutely beautiful views of the ocean or whatever port we happen to be in. You do have table and chairs out here. We've moved them to one end so I can get in and out with my wheelchair, but they recline. We've had little naps out here. It's been lovely. And yeah, it's just a really beautiful space to have. But the one thing I do wish is that it was just slightly wider, because if you had a chair any bigger than this, you'd be, or couldn't move as niftily as this, you would struggle big time. Let's go back inside. So we've come back inside to the bathroom. As you can see, it's a nice big space. You can go under the sink. There's nothing blocking your knees, so you can get as close to the sink as you want, and you've got a long tap arm. In comparison to Iona, it's not as good, because on the P&O Iona, you can bring the sink up and down depending on who's in the room. So although this is a perfect height for me, it might not be the perfect height if I had a partner or a carer who was standing and tall. So that's where the Iona wins. And it wins on the fact that all the doors on Iona, and I'm assuming Arvia, are automatic, whereas these ones you do have to open. We have lots and lots of grab rails, which are really, really handy. And the toilet over here, you've got grab rails wherever you could possibly want them. So that's really helpful. And then if we show you without me running into it. So there's a whole shower bench, and you can lift it up. If you've got someone non-disabled who doesn't want to use the shower stall, or you can put it down. You've got loads of room. I can transfer across really nicely like this, or you've got a grab rail just here if you need it. More grab rails in the shower. The shower is height adjustable. You've got a red emergency cord here if you need it. There's also an emergency button by the toilet, and you've got very easy controls. You do get shampoo and shower gel in the room, but you can ask your cabin steward for other things like conditioner. But yeah, that is the bathroom. I like it very much. It's very accessible for me. Thank you so much for coming along on our little cabin tour. I really hope you enjoyed looking around. If you have any questions, please do let me know in the comments, and I will do my very best to answer them. And thank you so much to Limitless Travel for giving us this opportunity to come on this cruise and share all about it with you. If you want to go and check out our other videos, there are full vlogs on our whole time away here. We've done a Mediterranean cruise and it's been absolutely beautiful. So if you want to know all things accessibility and chronic illness and disability at sea, then make sure you subscribe and go check out the previous videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon for another video.